Hey, Worship Leader, welcome back to the channel. I have a special guest with me today, someone who a lot of you may envy because he was the winner of the big Pedalboard giveaway. Micah Chappell, how you doing, man?
Doing well.
Man, glad you're here. I was so thankful that you won because you're a real human and you're very thankful. And I think so. Some of the giveaways, some in the past, we've had people not be so thankful. They're just like, send it here, no thanks, no nothing. And so, anyways, it doesn't matter. I like being generous. But hearing your story on the phone the other day, I was like, I want to have you on the channel for two reasons. To hear, I think that people need to hear this story. Just some of the things that kind of led up to the giveaway or whatever. And then also to let people know that I actually did give it away.
Yeah.
Because I joked in one of my videos that I was like, I might keep this because I really do miss the pedalboard. I got used to it, playing it for that month, and it's just got so many options. But yeah, man, tell us a little bit about yourself. Like, where do you serve, first of all, and then you can...
Yeah. So I'm at Calvary Chapel of Greece. It's a suburb of Rochester, New York. And so I am involved with the worship here. I'm actually the senior pastor at the church, so I do a lot of the teaching and everything like that as well. And so and I was so blessed, like, to get the pedalboard. It's just so crazy. And my brother, who is also involved with worship, super jealous because he told me about your channel.
Nice.
and he was, and I never told him that I entered the giveaway, and he did not see it. And I was like, he's like, what? I didn't even enter. I didn't know. And I'm like, oh, I feel horrible, but I don't. So,
but does he serve with you at the church?
Yeah, he's involved here. He's great. He's trying to fix our Pro Presenter right now because it like went out during service last night, like the screen.
Oh, no.
So I was like, cool. Yeah.
Okay,
but he's
gotta fix.
He's a tech guy. Yeah.
Gotcha. So explain. You said you lead worship. I guess sometimes you're a lead pastor. You do a little bit of both.
Lead pastor, lead worship. I do both. So, and I've been involved with worship for. I mean, I grew up in the church. My dad was a pastor. He was a worship leader. Played guitar, and so it was always kind of around. And so then I got involved with it at a young age. And then when I was in high school, was given opportunities to play and be involved with worship, and so I've done that in a lot of different avenues over the last 20 something years.
Yeah, that's awesome, man.
Yeah.
And so now you preach every week, which is something I'm not too familiar with. I did it for about a 6 or 8 month stint years ago as a small church plant, and I would sometimes have to preach and lead worship on the same day, and I quickly found someone else to take over, and it was great delegating. But man, How often do you do both, or
a lot?
Does that ever?
Yeah, I do a lot, and I've just been doing it and have been involved. And we have some great, we have great musicians at the church, and always great teams of people. And so sometimes I'll sit in on electric guitar and lead on the acoustic and different things like that. So it's a lot of fun. I enjoy it. Yeah.
Well, that's awesome. I do want to say thank you to everyone who helped make the giveaway possible. We got Junior over at Jet Pedals, which most of the pedals are from Jet, from Junior Jet Pedals. I used to call him Jet. I get confused. It's like I thought that was his name, but those are actually his initials, I believe. Anyways, and then an anonymous donor gave enough money for the Stomp, and so I thought, man, I just want to put that out there. That's amazing. I was excited to be able to give away something that I love. I mean, I use the Stomp all the time, and to be able to put it on a pedal board with a bunch of other cool pedals and have it Midi and all this stuff is just great. And then the Ghostfire company sent me that stuff years ago, and I've been holding on to it for a big giveaway, and it finally worked out. So I'm thankful for that. I was able to supply the power supply and the cables, and but yeah, I'm so thankful, and I think a lot of people enjoyed the giveaway and on all the videos on it, and we had some other winners too, so that was good. Man, that's awesome. So you were telling me how you found out. How did you find out that you won? So
I saw that you were doing the giveaway and was like, and I never do these things. I was like, but now I did another one. My wife's like, you should try another one. Like I was like, sure. But anyway, so I saw it and I was like, oh, I'll do that. Clicked on the thing, forgot about it, just kind of was out of my mind. And then I think you did it on a Friday night was the giveaway. and we were out doing stuff or whatever, and we got home, and so we're in bed. My wife's reading a book, and I was like, oh, look, there's a video. Oh yeah, I should check that out. So I was watching it, and and it was actually, I love the video. It was so great, like just hearing you and Junior talk about the pedals and how they all work. And then I'm like, who won? And then all of a sudden I get to that part, and I'm like, wait, that's my email. Like, that's totally me. And then I'm like, go check my junk mail, and it was like, somehow went to junk mail, and I'm like, the email that you sent, I'm like, this is crazy. And so, but I'm laying there and I have headphones on, and I'm like, no way, oh my gosh, no way. And my wife just looks over like, oh no, like some emergency happened, or like, something crazy. And I'm like, oh no, I just won this giveaway, and it's pretty incredible. And so I like scared her, but yeah, that's funny.
That's funny.
Yeah.
So have you had a chance? I think you said you're going to play it this coming Sunday for the first time, maybe, or?
Yeah. So I actually have it like right next to me on my desk over here. Okay. And so I was trying to, I reached out to Junior from Jet Pedals. Like, I messaged him, was like, hey, I was wondering about programming this, and he was like, got right back to me and was really helpful. So I was just kind of like, playing around with it, because I was going to lead on electric this week because they have a new board, and why not try it out? And so so hopefully I'll be able to get it all dialed in and use it on Sunday. So I'm looking forward to that.
What kind of guitar will you be playing through?
I have a Strat that I'm going to be playing. So yeah.
Nice. I've been using the, I'm even using it this week, but the same presets that are in there, because you got the Expanse pack and the tone match presets, which, hey, if you're watching this video and you don't know what that is, it's my ever-growing collection of presets. If you want to sponsor the channel, or support the channel, that's a better word, support the channel, I sell presets, and so it's stuff that I use every weekend. I'm using them this weekend, and so you can go check those out. I'll link those below. The Expanse pack, you pay once, you get updates for life. And then there's also the tone match presets, which is what I like using the most. For some reason, to me, in my ear, the Blues Junior tone match preset is my go-to lately. I have the Reverend. I've been using the humbucker pickup, so things sound different. It's a little more, it doesn't have a lot of top end, but I find that when cranked loud, it sounds nice and full, and it still can get nice and sparkly, especially with some overdrives provided by what I will miss the most, the Lion and the Lamb. So
yeah, they're really nice. They sound really great.
I'm sure the knobs got shifted, but in transportation. But I set up the Lamb on to be like my first stage, and then the Lion on to be either second or third, depending on if I put them on at the same time. And then for more lead tones, based if I wanted like super compressed, would be like the Lion's preset. I saved a preset there that was a good lead tone, and then another lead tone on the preset of the Lamb that was a little more open. But it worked really great for me. I loved it, so I'm gonna miss it.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to playing it. I'm like looking over at it right here. I have it all set up and I've been messing around with it, and the Lamb especially sounds, I just really like you said, like a transparent overdrive kind of, and always on the one stage was kind of nice. I was messing around with it, but yeah.
Well, I know the Expanse pack can be maybe a little overwhelming because there's so much in there, but have you picked out what you think you might play through?
No, I can't decide. So, but then so you had the one in there too with like it's like the pad generator.
Yeah,
right. And so when I was going through and just kind of like, oh, what's this, what's that? I'm like, I just sat, and you just kind of start messing around because it's so it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, for those of you who don't know, it was actually worship tutorials. Brian and Bradford did this for the Helix, and then it's a thing where you click on a pad in the Helix. It's nothing else. It's through the Helix, and then they didn't put one out for the HX Stomp, and I was like, well, that's a challenge. Can I because the HX Stomp has half the DSP. I was like, can I still make a good sounding pad with the HX Stomp's DSP power and be able to play on top of it and still have a couple options for delay and reverb and overdrive? And I'm happy with it. I'm the same as you. When I first developed that, I was like playing for hours. I'm like having a pad underneath and just being able to like noodle over it or whatever.
Yeah, I was supposed to be like dialing in what I wanted to do for Sunday, and then I just was like noodling around it. Then I was like, oh, I have to go. I don't have any more time.
Yeah. And then, so there's the pads, and what it is you can click through snapshots that select the different keys, and I think there's 4 different presets. But then I came out with pads 2, which is more of a shimmery
pad sound, and then I think the tones are a little more like warbly and more ambient fun stuff. So anyways, yeah, I love it. Man, that's awesome. I'm so thankful that you won, and hopefully you'll have more footage maybe on Instagram and tag me and I can share it with everybody.
Yeah, I'll take some more. And I purposely did that because you mentioned like how like I actually am giving this away, so I'm like, oh, I'll take a video, and I posted that to my reels or something, and I'll do that again. I'll post another one when I use it. So
that'll be great, man.
Yeah, great.
Awesome. Well, man, thank you for entering the giveaway. I have more coming for those of you who are watching. I have other pedals to give away, so make sure you're subscribed, hang around the channel. Micah, it was good to meet you.
Yeah, great to meet you too. Thank you so much.
If I ever find my way up to Upper New York or Rochester area, I'll have to reunite with the pedal.
Definitely. We'll do that.
And there's another fan of the channel. I can't remember his name, but I was chatting with him, and we were talking about something else, and I recognize his name. Just from, I've been on YouTube, and some names stick out because they come up often, whether it's in the chat or whatever. And he's like, oh, and he described that he's right near you. He's like, oh, I'm in upstate New York, Rochester kind of area. And I was like, oh, well, the guy who just won the Pedalboard's from the same area. So
that's really cool. Yeah. Great.
That's awesome.
So
cool, man.
Awesome.
Hey, yeah, nice to have you on here, and I'll see you on Instagram when you tag me.
Definitely.
All
Thank
right.
you so much.
Sounds good. Thank you guys for watching the video. Like I said, like the video if you did, subscribe. Make sure you hang around, click the little bell. That's the YouTube thing. But that lets you know when I come out with new content, and I have some very exciting stuff coming around the corner. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.